Alright, y'all, welcome to the channel. We're gonna be working on those effects that you just seen in the video right there. Let's get it. Alright, so once y'all uploaded the project, you're gonna go to it, and the first thing you're gonna do is go to it, and hold on, let me get this off, because we're not worried about this sound right now. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna do is duplicate it, and the quick way to do that is to hit Alt on the keyboard and click what you want while holding Alt and just move it up like that, and you can just keep doing it over and over and over, but just make sure you holding Alt while you got whatever selected. So on the my back hurt. Alright, so you see how you got these two layers or whatever. So the first one you're gonna do, once you duplicate it, you're gonna click here on your first one, double click, go to effects and controls, and then when you go there, you want to like scale it up like a little bit, because what's gonna happen is whatever part you got mask out or whatever is gonna show, it's gonna scale up and have a nice little ghost trail effect, and it looks really cool in the end. So I say about anywhere from like 135 to 150. Yeah, anywhere 135. I say 150, 150 and up, depending on how you want to do it. So once you got like that, you want to go to gush and blur. Make sure you got this on and have your effects control tab open. So you want to go to your effects. I ain't gonna even do it like that. I'm gonna just go ahead. You want to find, you could type it in right here, but I'm gonna just go and do the long way. Just go down here, find gush and blur, blur shopping, gush and blur. You could either double click it and put it there, or drag it and put it on there. It's gonna be on there twice now though, but those are two ways you can add your effects on there. So once you go to gush and blur, probably go with about, let me see what 30 look like. Yeah, anywhere from 30 to about 25 and 30. Let me see what 40 look like. Nah, you want to kind of see the face, so you know what, we ain't gonna even go on that too hard. Probably like 25. Not even. Maybe like 8. Like 8, cause we're just you'll see at the end of it. So alright. So once you do that and you add your matter of fact, yeah, about 30, a good 35. So once you do that, now you see like that. If we close this off, the actual size of the original video is smaller, whatever, and then this is a little bigger and it's a little blurry. But we want that so that whatever part that we mask out is going to show this one. It's going to show this clip, which will give you the effect that you want. Like let's say if we mask out this part, right? I'm gonna do it. Let's say if we were to, matter of fact, when we're doing this, you want to go to your opacity, and let's say we mask out this part. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about right now. Oh shoot. If you ever make a mistake, just hit Control Z on your keyboard and it'll take it off like that. So yeah, you want to make a little square mask. Oh, And like as you doing this, you could do whatever shape you like, however you want to do it. Either any shape, however, it don't matter. So now you see we got this part right here masked out. Then you want to hit your invert it, and then you'll see it's taking the. Now you will see. Matter of fact, don't click invert it. So alright, we're gonna start over. I'm gonna delete it. See, you can see I'm not even a professional, so anybody could do this and create, some nice content. So you're gonna go ahead, hit Alt. Once you select it, hit Alt, select it, hold it, bring it up. Boom. Once you come here, double click, add your Gaussian blur to it. Go to effects, hit your Gaussian blur to about a good 8, whatnot, and you want to bump up the footage to about. I'm gonna do it a little overboard just for the sake of the video, so you can see the difference. So I'm gonna do like 200. Bump it up to about 200, and now, alright, now that's too much. We're gonna do the 150. So boom, 150, and now once you bump it up to that, like you'll see that the original video and the video you did. So now once we mask it out, you're gonna go to your opacity and just mask out like a section. What I like to do is to go like all the way across. You don't have to. You could do any shapes, any part, however you want to do. You could get real creative with it. So, but what I'm gonna do is go right here, mask out a little, like a nice little squarish part of it, and so you can see like what I'm trying to do. So boom, once you go there and go there, and I'm rushing. When you do this, you want to take your time to create like a nice parallel lines and even out triangle, square, whatever you're doing. So boom, as you can see already, that part right there where you mask out, it's gonna already be, it's already gonna be big, the part you mask out. And you see where I'm going at with this. So now you see the arm part is blowed up, and as it travels, each part sort of get bigger. But like the thing what we going for is like a ghost effect. So how we gonna do that? Yeah, we're gonna add a little more Gaussian blur, like in a 30. So now you see as it goes over each part, it's like blurry, like a real cool little split diopter effect. But you can call it what you want. But this is how it looks when you do it. And you can have it animating and going across like that, or you could just have it in one particular area, and as the camera moves, that part will do that. Like let me take off the mask. Now watch. See how in that area will only be like that once you cross that area where you mask out. But however, you see how it look, you see the hard square on there? We don't want that. So now the next step, once you mask out the part that you wanted, where we at? Alright, click back on your mask, and only thing we want to do, oh yeah, one more thing, when you masking it, make sure like your mask is like, you want to probably hit like 10%, and just make sure your mask is covering the whole thing, even if you got to go out a little bit. Cause like when we doing the animations, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You just want to make sure your mask carry out through the whole thing. And go back to fit. And I'm working with a 1080, so the file and the screen size is gonna be a little smaller. But whatever footage you're working with, you just want to go out to like 10%, like 25. Nah, you want to go to 10% so you can see like your mask and just make sure it's covering the whole thing. After that, go back to fit, and as you can see, we getting somewhere a little bit. But this is what I want to get at right here is like when we turn the mask off, you can see like it's a hard cutoff, and we don't want that. And the only way we can fix, not the only way, but the way we fix that is you want to go with the feather. There's two ways you can feather it. You got this little line right here, and the more you pull it out, you see the more feather. And if you look over here, you see the number move as you moving this. But I like to give it like a lot of feathers. So like anywhere from about, it all depends on you, but I like the way it looks when you do like anywhere from like 100 to like even 150. It gives you a nice look. So yeah, now once you got that, you can see like you can't see the triangle that much. And what the feather does, sorry, what the feather does is like it blends it in like a lot, and it also kind of takes out less of a portion of it with the effect. But I like how it looks because it gives you like, now just take a look at it. And now when we go back on the mask and let's take off the feather, you see how harsh it is. So like the more you feather it out, the more the edges sort of blur out, and that gives you like the ghost effect. You don't want to go like this because then you're not going to see like the difference. You want to see the other part of the original video so you can see more of the ghost trail. Because if it's covered in the whole thing, all the thing gonna be is this effect. You pretty much covering the screen with the effect, and we only want one part of the screen. So I like around like 150-ish, like 150 to about 200, but I like to feather it real, a harsh feather. Like we'll go with like 175, 200, and you see what that gives you. So now let me cut off the mask. Now when you see it, it's like this. But you see it's only in that one spot. So every time your subject go in that spot, it'll get that effect. However, we can add some animations to it. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go back, and on your mask, you're gonna create mask path and hit the little time watch right there, which is going to create a keyframe. Then you just want to go like towards the end of the footage, or you want it to end, or even if you want it to go, even if you like want it to go back and forth, you could either, but we're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna go about right here and create a little keyframe. Let's make this video shorter too, because you don't want to be doing like 9-second clips. So we're gonna do this like about 4 seconds. So boom. Once you here and you got it, do your keyframe to like the end of the video. Just drag this to the end of the video, and then what you want to, well, go to the last frame, and you do that by hitting the left arrow key, or the down arrow key. If you hit the top arrow key, it take you from the beginning of one scene to the end of the clip. So when you push down, take you to the end of that particular clip. You push up, take you to the beginning. And if you got multiple, that's how you could go through clips instead of scrolling all the way through like this with the side arrow. But however, what we want to do, just go here hit page, not page down, hit the down arrow, and just hit the left arrow one click to go to the last frame. And without mask, you see where it's at? So boom, wherever you want the mask to end. Alright, let's take the mask off. So we're gonna go to the beginning, take the mask off, and go to the end, and then yeah, go to the end. So you want to click back on your sequence, then go to the end, hit the down arrow, go back one frame with the left arrow key. So now we at the end. So pretty much with that keyframe, that's just gonna make this go like you're gonna animate it. It's gonna act as if it's moving. So it started here. So then when we go to the last end, you just drag it across the screen like that. And now when you see that in motion, let's click off of the mask. Now when you see that in motion, this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna get a nice ghost trail effect. See? Yeah. So yeah, that's the effect for today. Just like and subscribe. We're gonna come with some more bangers. But yeah, I'm just learning myself, so I'm gonna break it down in the simplest form. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Just like and subscribe, comment. If you got any questions, just let me know. Alright, play it one more time.